How deep do your prospective clients have to go to find you on the web? When they do find you, what do they find?
SEO.
Internet marketing strategies.
Bounce rates.
Website performance.
Cost per click.
And social media.
Conversion rates.
This is Edge of the Web with Aaron Sparks.
Good morning. This is Edge of the Web with Aaron Sparks, brought to you by Site Strategics. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. By the way, you can also stream us on WXNT, and you can also listen to these shows as we produce them on iTunes. We have a podcast going on iTunes. I just want to introduce myself. I'm Aaron Sparks with Site Strategics, and we're here with John Thompson.
Hey, and happy St. Patty's Day.
Oh, happy St. Patty's Day to you. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to go into that brogue. We just want to thank you for joining us. This is our fourth show of Edge of the Web. What we're doing here is talking about internet marketing strategies for small and medium-sized businesses to employ in their companies. There's a lot out there, and there's a lot of questions that business owners have regarding internet marketing. But they may not know what to ask or even who to ask. These questions are like, where do you start? How do you even compete in social media? How does Google even rank your websites? How do I even know how to get to know my customers? And how does all of this affect my bottom line? All this information we are packaging up into small nuggets, almost an action list every other week. We've created this show to actually help business owners understand steps in the process of grooming their online presence and focusing on successful strategies. These lead to enhancement of the brand, more customer interaction, and ultimately greater revenue. We're not doing any type of geek speak, although you may get some education in certain marketing terms. You will receive core concepts in inbound marketing and a complete guide to implementing these strategies yourselves. We have what we're doing right now is a 13-week or 13-show guide to understanding your inbound or internet marketing engine. We've come up with the analogy of 8 cylinders of your inbound or your internet marketing engine. Those are actually, John, take it away on the description of those.
Absolutely. Those cylinders, 8 cylinders, are social media marketing, also known as SMM, email marketing, lead generation, organic search marketing, conversion rate optimization, also known as CRO, analytics, and content marketing and paid search marketing, also known as PPC.
That's right. And we go into depth on a few of those cylinders of that engine each show. If we did everything on every week, it'd just be too much to handle.
Right.
And we understand that. There's a lot of different efforts that you have to engage in. So why we're doing this, what we're doing is actually setting up a bi-weekly show so we give you time to actually employ those strategies in your business and come back and talk to us about how well it worked and any questions that you may have. We're also on social media right now, and we're regularly monitoring our hashtag, which is on Twitter called Edge Talk. So its hashtag is # Edge Talk. So if you search that in Twitter, you'll be able to find our conversation and be able to pose questions to us as we're on the air live. Like I said, we're provided. This show is brought to you by Site Strategics. We're a local Indianapolis search engine optimization, web development, and social media management company. Tell us a little bit about those services, John.
Yeah, we do SEO consulting, social media, and search engine optimization. Our local number is 317-882-8500. And again, you can find us on sitestrategics.com and this podcast on edgeofthewebradio.com.
That's right. And we also have a toll-free number, 877-SEO, the number 4, web. So it's SEO for web. Or for those who don't like to translate that on the number dial, that's 877-736-4932. You can call us between shows. You can call us during your regular business hours, and we'll be happy to answer any of the questions that you may have regarding the show that you've heard the previous week. All right. We got some neat things happening this week, or this show. But first and foremost, I want to go over what we did our last show, just to catch everybody up.
Yeah, a little bit of what we covered last show with social media and building a following on Twitter. We went over the steps, including a hashtag and trying to create your channel and that radio tuning that you needed to do. We talked about making your site, architecting it for search engine optimization, choosing the targeted keywords that you wanted to create, your site around. And we talked a little bit about Drip Campaign for educating and retaining your audience, and using email marketing and all the other channels that you would use the Drip Campaign for, and how to set that in different ways of dripping.
That's right. That Drip Campaign is really, the definition of that is not sending out all of your content, all of your projects, all of your information that you're wanting to broadcast into social media at once. You're wanting to actually schedule that so you're delivering it in a staged environment, and you're also in parallel with other pieces that you're delivering. So your email broadcast is in stage with your Facebook content push, as well as your Twitter blast throughout the week. So you want to make sure everything is organized, and you're talking the same issues in all these different mediums.
That's right.
So that's where we were, and this week what we're talking about, and we have a really exciting show. We actually have two authors that I highly recommend. There is a great social media book out right now that's called No BS Social Media. Unfortunately, I can't give the entire name of the book on the air, but it is a fantastic book, and it really dials into a discussion with business owners on why they should be in social media. But beyond just a convincing argument, it's also showing the implementation and the strategy behind that. We've got Jason Falls, who's and Eric Deckers. Both are authors of this No BS Social Media. It's a great book. Easy read, and we're going to be talking to them in the next segment. Jason Falls happens to be has happened to be named one of the top 10 most influential people in social media by Forbes magazine, and we're very lucky to have him on air with us today. We're also going to be talking about, in our regular segment, we're going to be going over
building your expertise,
as well as
lead generation and content marketing.
All right. Those are some of the cylinders that we're going to be touching on after our discussion segment here. But I want to go ahead and take a break right now. We'll be back with Jason Falls and Eric Deckers with No BS Social Media. It's going to be fantastic.